Well, I wasn't even going to do a reading today, but unfortunately, from what I'm seeing, someone wants to talk. This person has energetically been nugging at me, so I'm going to wait for a minute just so more people can come on. That way I can pick up on the energies. So let's see, what does the collective need to know? What is this message that needs to get out desperately? Look, Nine of Swords. Someone is stressed out. I literally cannot make this up. Stressed out, cannot sleep at night. They definitely did not get any sleep last night. If they did, they went to bed at like 4, 5, 6 in the morning. This person is in distress because they caused you some sort of heartbreak, pain, sorrow, misery, and they thought it wasn't going to come back to them. And this person is reaping karma in some way, shape, or form. And I also feel like with this entity in the background, they may have even been sending negativity your way. So some of you may have had people doing spell work on you. That spell work is backfiring and they're getting haunted at night. These people, they see things moving around in their room. They hear voices. They're probably going through full psychosis. If you did have someone doing spell work on you, that has been returned to sender. Look, conflicts, fighting, arguments. There's a group of people that are fighting over you, or there's some sort of gossip that's going on. This could have something to do with a relationship, a family unit, maybe even, you know, work. But this is something that has been ongoing, and it was caused by one person in particular, this Knight of Pentacles energy. This could be anybody that, you know, possibly has earth placements in their chart. But this was someone that was slow to give you what it is that you want. They knew exactly what you wanted, and they drug you through the mud. They talk mess about you behind your back. And on top of that, they ganged up on you with other people, despite the fact that you were nothing but loving, caring, nurturing, and compassionate to this person. This person at night, what they're thinking about the fact that you didn't deserve anything that they put you through. It's like this person had their own issues and they projected that onto you. Maybe they had friends or family members that were speaking against you to this person, you know, trying to keep them away. But from what I'm seeing, it's not working. And they have worked for a while, maybe 9 months. For some of you, this is someone that you haven't even spoken to in up to 9 years. That's maybe 1 or 2 people that I'm noticing. But with the King of Wands, you have 2 people that are wanting to speak to you. This is not just one person. That's why, like, the energy was so heavy. I've been sick ever since Lionsgate, so I think it's like some sort of spiritual flu because I've been sweaty. Just, I feel off, but I'm fine physically. It's just the symptoms are weird. So with the Knight of Pentacles and this King of Wands, this person, this new person that wants to talk to you, I feel like they want to give you some sort of offer. This is someone that's a lot more determined and a lot more mature than the Knight of Pentacles, because the Knight of Pentacles is someone that still has, you know, lessons to learn. They will give you possibly like a small offer, but there's a high chance that this individual will breadcrumb you just because they don't have the experience to be able to give you what it is that you deserve. They don't have that capability within them. And this person now has competition from either a past person or someone brand new. Whoever this King of Wands is, they're already in your energy field. They don't even have to be around you physically. When I first, you know, met my twin, he actually came to me in the dream state before, you know, I saw him physically. So this is some of you. You've been attracting some sort of soulmate in your life, a King of Wands energy, someone who's attractive, solid, loyal, dependable, and the universe wants to grant your wishes, but you have some sort of test that you first need to go through before this King of Wands comes in with this offer. So this past person is going to return, and they're going to come in with everything that they've got. Do you see this big coin? They're going to come in with literally all that they've got. This could be like a major gift, a proposal, maybe even an engagement. But some solid offer is coming in, and this person, they're going to want you to stick by them, and they're going to be very persistent. You see, I think that's a ram. Very persistent. They are willing to even physically fight whoever this is. So if this is like a woman, she's going to get in the cat fight over, you know, you possibly. And if you're dealing with a man, he's willing to fight at all costs. But, you know, it's kind of like who's going to be more determined in this situation. Let's get it. Additional messages. We have 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So these people don't want you to be single. When you're single, these people are in distress. They're in distress because in their minds, in this King of Pentacles mind, this is a past person that hurt you, that caused you distress. They feel like you're with somebody else. Whether there's proof of that or not, they could just be surveillancing you and trying to spy on you and get information. But with the Knight of Pentacles, this person was a blessing blocker. So when you were with them, everything would just fall apart. Even if you did have good luck, it would not last for longer than like 2-3 months, and then everything would just fall apart. This person was also stealing from you. They were not stealing energy, they were stealing money and giving it to somebody else in the background. And that's why their karma is so severe, because they're literally being haunted by their own actions. Some of them even haunted by demons, because look what we got here. Entity, demon, possession. Yeah, I wasn't even trying to look at that, but I saw it. So I figured I should grab it. With the Four of Cups and the Four of Swords, you're getting your stability back in your life. You're at a point now where you have peace of mind because you've extracted all of these people that were just causing nothing but chaos in your life. With this Knight of Pentacles, they're now fighting with the people that they gained up on you with. They're getting isolated, they're getting secluded. People see this person as like the boy who cried wolf because, you know, they may have portrayed you as a person that was like, you know, the villain in the situation. But as time went on and as you separated yourself from this person, people started to see like, okay, the collective is obviously not the problem, because we're watching the collective and he or she seems to be elevating. And this person is like downgrading as you're elevating. So with the Four of Cups to the Four of Swords, this is the time to rest and retreat. And that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to take a nap before this, but whatever. So yes, rest, retreat, don't push yourself too hard. Whatever your dreams, your goals, whatever you've been praying for, it's going to come to you, because what I'm seeing is success and victory. You're going to get success and victory either way. So even if you don't decide, you know, to take either of these two people, well, there's like 7 billion more people in the world. So all you got to do is just focus more on you, your own goals. You will have options coming in. I just feel like this one person in particular would not let me. Look, they feel bound to you. They were trying to put spell work on you. This could have been sex magic. This was someone that would sleep with you with the intent of like either trapping you or keeping you bound to them. So with this sex magic, for some of you that, you know, did have intimacy with this person, they feel bound to you now, because whatever obsession you may have had with them, it's now ricocheted, and now they're the ones obsessed with you. Let me get, look, the Devil and the Magician. That's straight up black magic. So yeah, someone here is a warlock. If it's a man, it's a warlock, and he knows all about spirituality. He may have like a grandmother or a mother or somebody who's into the occult and divination and has showed this person what to do, because this is someone who's like calculated. They've been taking calculated risks. They've been, you know, picking and choosing how much they actually want to invest into you while still exploring their other options. This person could have had up to 3 other people, including you, that they were entertaining, but you were the gift from God. And this person, they prayed for you. And then once you showed up, they didn't want to act right. So it's like, whatever. This person, I feel in the past, they were so selfish with you. They put all of their needs first. This is everything they put in front of you. Work, friends, nightlife, family, third party. So they put everything in front of you. Meanwhile, the only reason why they even had all this energy was because they were extracting it from you. You were putting all the work, time, and effort into this person. They were taking whatever you were giving them, bringing it to these other people, maybe even speaking ill against you behind your back, you know, telling people that the only reason why you have everything you have is because of them. I just get shady energy off of that. So look, 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and we have 9 of Swords here. Major distress, maybe even depression, paranoia, sleepless nights. So let's see what else. 5 of Cups. This person's in deep regret. And look, they're wearing black. Black is like really heavy energy to be in. They're regretting these other 3 people that they put over you, because now this person's realizing like it was not worth it at all whatsoever. They're regretting their actions. With the 8 of Cups, they want to communicate. They want to come in fast and furiously. Despite you, you know, maybe being at a distance from this person, they know that you're very stable. They know that you're grounded. They know that you're someone. One second. Oh, I gotta go get something to drink. This is why I don't like doing lives, because I can't like edit things out of there. Okay, so with the Queen of Pentacles, they know that you're very stable, you're very grounded, you're somebody that can be counted on. A ton of people count on you and look up to you, whether you know it or not. I feel like unbeknownst to you, if you're a female, other females, they see you as like the muse, pretty much. If you're masculine energy, you have friends that befriend you, but the whole time these bros are just jealous. When it comes to this other person that wants to come in, you're going to have to restrain yourself, because we have 2 people. We have one person from the past that pretty much destroyed the relationship, and then we have this new person. At first, they're not going to give you much to work on, but I feel like with the Strength card being here, this person, they have the ability to tame any like insecurities you may have or trust issues. Someone doesn't want me to talk. I was not even coughing at all until I started doing this live. So with the 2 of Wands, you're going to have to choose what path that you want. Some of you have already made that choice. You're like, you know what? If this past person comes back, I don't want them. They dogged me out. I want something new. While others of you, you're still kind of like in that suspension stage. But I feel like there's still things that have yet to be exposed. And I'm so sick of this energy because I cannot take it no more. I've already seen what I need to see. But apparently there's more. You're going to find out even more information about how someone was extremely selfish. Maybe even, you know, they showed narcissistic tendencies. This person had a whole life, like a whole double life that you had no idea about. They kept this under wraps for up to 4 years for those of you that were dealing with this person long term. Yeah, and with the Ace of Wands, all it was just sex and surface level. There was no real commitment in this past person. I feel like they felt like they had emotional fulfillment with you. But for you, this person didn't check off in most of your boxes because, you know, they may have left you feeling lonely, left you feeling like, you know, you're basically taking on everything by yourself. And the universe has heard your prayers because they're going to bring you happiness and joy. I wanted you for superficial reasons, looks, benefits, and money. Literally, I cannot make this up. I need you. I've never felt like this about anyone. Interesting. It's funny how, you know what? I want to see real quick. Look, Queen of Wands energy. That's the karmic. Automatically. They could have had somebody else doing spell work on you. These two people, your ex or this past person, had someone on the side that they were tag teaming you together with. So it's like you were dealing with 5 people, maybe friends, family member, a group unit. Then you were dealing with this ex attacking you. And then you were also dealing with this karmic attacking you. So that's like up to 7, 8, 9 people that you had to fight off by yourself. You are an OG. Literally, nobody can tell you anything at this point. Like, you didn't even have to do anything except pray and, you know, protect yourself. Yes, I'm sure you felt some of that negativity and that energy, you know, car accidents, you losing money all of a sudden, you know, having obstacles and blockages to you getting your goals. But ultimately, like, you are the victor in the end because you get to keep everything that you had and then some, because look at all the lessons that you learned. You're never going to let anybody do you like this past person did. I want to see, what did they do that, you know, jeopardized the relationship so badly? 8 of Wands in reverse. They refused to move forward. They refused to communicate. This person was dishonest with you. They left you out in the cold, may have even used you financially because, like we saw, I said superficial reasons. With justice, though, justice comes in when there's been some sort of like off balance, whether it's in a connection, institution, and things are going to be balanced out. So don't you worry. This individual was emotionally manipulative. They had somebody else on the side, possibly 2 lovers. They chose to split up with you for someone that they thought was not going to bring them conflict, because maybe this person saw you as like a nagger or somebody who was just bitching too much, but it was literally because you knew that this person was breadcrumbing you, and all you were asking was for someone to give you respect and decency and to put in the same amount of time, effort, and dedication. Apparently these days that's like asking for the world or the moon. And it's not, and you had to learn how to find strength and courage and resilience. I don't know why a lamb is there. I've never even noticed that. That may be specific to someone, but I feel like this person awakened like the beast within you. Like you were kind of like this timid, shy person in a way. Even if you were extroverted, it's like you were not very vocal about the things that made you feel uncomfortable or when people stepped on your toes. But now it's like, try me. Literally, I will eat all of y'all in this beat. I just get this energy of you like completely elevating from what this person did to you, because they thought that they were going to leave you high and dry and you were going to, you know, stay in this energy. But instead you decided to deflect, and all that effort and time that you were putting into them, you started to put it into yourself. So some of you could have started new businesses, focus more on you, you know, think about like your self-esteem and your self-worth a year ago, 2 years ago, and then think about it right now, like how far you've come along. When it comes to this new person, 10 of Pentacles in reverse, they're dealing with the family situation on the side. This new person may be married, or, you know, they're in some sort of like common law situation where there's like a lot of assets combined, but they have to work on a divorce, and that's what's kind of keeping them from coming to you. The universe knows what you want. You're ready, but it seems like your person that you have been asking for or attracting is not ready yet. They're still working on being single. This could be a Rico Suave type of man who has a lot of women that, you know, chase after them. This is someone that is attractive, so, and has money. So I feel those are just 2 things that low vibration women love to chase after. So with the Nine of Pentacles, they know that you're independent. They're used to chasing after women who want them for their funds. And with you, you're established on your own. So they already have major respect for you, as opposed to this past person who never really like respected you at all. So let me get another deck. That way I can get some additional messages. What does the collective need to know? Actually, let me see. What does this past person want to tell you? I was tempted away and I fell for the trap and it was not worth it. So yeah, this person knows. I know what I did to you was wrong, but I don't feel bad about it because this is my character. So this is someone who's in their ego. They're very arrogant. Like, they won't even apologize. They're just saying, like, this is who I am. Like, deal with it or leave. I'm still attracted to you, but I'm just moody and tired and overwhelmed lately. This person's overwhelmed by their own actions. They don't know how to come back to you because you either block them. You know, it's just difficult. You're really going to throw everything away we have for that. So if you have someone else that you're interested in and this past person knows, they're feeling jaded. They feel like, you know, you belong to them. I didn't appreciate you until I saw them, you know, taking what was mine. So if you haven't already met someone new, intuitively this person's received downloads from the universe, letting them know, like, we're about to give the collective everything that they've asked for, everything that she or he wanted you to do. We're sending someone for that. And you're going to have to watch as that happens. We also see, I didn't know how to tell you the truth, so I avoided taking responsibility by running. So that's why this person ghosted you, or they didn't give you the type of closure that you were looking for. That's the same energy of I was tempted away. So they were tempted away multiple times. This is not just like a one-time issue. This is like a repeated behavior or addiction of wanting to have multiple partners or not being able to like tame yourself and your sexual needs. I'm not ready to give up my toxic lifestyle and tendencies yet. What else? I made you feel insecure so you wouldn't feel good enough for anyone else. So this person possibly just tore you down the entire relationship. They criticized everything that you do. Nothing that you ever did was good enough for this person. And they want to say, don't just point the finger at me because it takes two to tango. But that person does have some sort of truth to that because, you know, you kind of like enabled this person to treat you the way that, you know, you did. But now that you have your guard up, they see you as a completely different person. They know that they cannot approach you the same way because you're just going to shut them down. What does this new person want to tell you that's coming in? They let me try new toxic things in the bedroom, which keep me enticed and wanting more. So this is why this person won't let go of that lifestyle. They most likely do like orgies, BDSM. I didn't need to know all that. I suspected that about my twin, but I didn't need to know all that. But I knew. What? Now you know. What else? If only I could show you what you look like from my eyes. So this person, they're already watching you essentially. It could be spiritually watching you, but I honestly feel like it's someone at a distance, maybe on social media. They see you as like the cream of all crops. Like there's nothing, you're basically like the filet mignon and the Wagyu beef of people. Like they see you as top tier. And we have, I wish we could start over without any of the heartbreak and pain. So this new person coming in to be in a relationship with you, for a select few of you, it's someone that you already know, but it's not someone that you were in a formal connection with because there was no ability to like cheat. There was no real loyalty. It was just like you guys were getting to know each other and then circumstances separated you apart. And one last thing that this new person wants to say, I sometimes wonder if you fell out of the sky because you are so unique. Yeah, this person's like enamored by you. When I'm not with you, I'm texting, looking, reaching out to other potential lovers. So that's for that past person. That's what they were doing to you in the past. Still actively going to do that. I feel like this individual, they're only going to act right for the moment. Once your guard is down, they're going to revert back to their old ways. So let's see what spread or information does the collective need to know next. Justice. So yeah, karma. Everything's going to come full circle. I also feel like there's going to be some weird weather activity within the next 2 months. I don't know. Hopefully nothing, you know, severe. We have Nine of Swords. Yeah, whoever this person in, major distress. 3 cards of Nine of Swords. This is also for you. Try to stay out of your head and your mind because some of you suffer from like anxiety. And a lot of you cause yourself unnecessary stress by thinking of like worst case scenario. And what I've noticed when I think of worst case scenario over and over and over again, I actually end up manifesting that reality. And so I'm trying to counter my thoughts. And that may be something that you need to work through as well. Someone's afraid of the dark watching this. It's okay. I kind of partially am too, and it's not really the dark that scares me, it's what's in the shadows. Some of you need to go and have a spiritual bath or go to the beach. There's a lot of water in this energy. You may be like over emotional at this time, and it has a lot to do with like the transits. But with the Knight of Cups, you deserve love. You've been offering your love to everyone. You may have had 3 people that you've extended yourself to and they've rejected you, and this rejection was actually God's blessing in disguise. I feel like in the future, your stress levels, if you are, you know, feeling a bit down, all of that is going to be alleviated. You're going to have that emotional fulfillment. You're going to have that 10 of Cups. So let's say this past person was a child's father, child's mother, and you know, you really wanted to keep that connection together because you wanted to have that family. You're still going to have that family. It just won't be with this person. And whoever this new individual is that's going to come in, they will bring you some sort of fulfillment. So this may not be your end all be all. This may not be this King of Wands, this new person. They may not be, you know, the person you end up marrying, but I feel like it will be a genuine relationship and you won't have to have your guard up. They'll give you that equal give and take. You'll just have to decide, you know, whether you guys are compatible, whether this is a situation that's worth taking, you know, the long haul. But with strength and courage, you are somebody that's very strong and resilient. Everything that you've gone through, it's not unnoticed. The universe can see it. They have new beginnings set out for you, but they're waiting on you to stop procrastinating, to stop dealing with people that you know are no good for you, to stop dealing with jealous people that you know you get those weird vibes off of them. It's like they smile in your face, but something in the back of your mind is just like, nah, I don't buy it. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Some of you may have family members that mooch off of you and they feel like just because you're family and just because maybe you're the person that's more established than others that you're obligated to them. You're not. Major shifts happening in your life. Some of you have been building on like faulty foundations, so it's only a matter of time before all of that comes crumbling down. But once again, that is a blessing. Someone's thinking about you heavily. Heavily, heavily. And this is a false person that wore a mask, so they may have pretended not to love you, or they may have like put up this facade to everybody else that you were the one that was obsessive, and no, it's really you. The other person, I mean. So we have main female. This karmic. Whoever interfered with your relationship, this doesn't have to be like a lover. It could be a mother-in-law. It could be a brother, a friend. Some of you, it's up to 2 people. But what I know for sure is the mistress in your situation, if you were in one, she's getting heavy, 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 heavy karma right now. Like this person right now, she wishes she didn't even interfere with this situation because now her livelihood is being affected. And she's trying to like bargain with the universe, like, please just hear me out. So that means that everything in her life is crumbling down. Her or him. It could be a man, but it just says main female. So she is the main conspirator in this situation that caused the split between you and this past person. You know, they conspired against you. I haven't changed. I'm just lying to get what I want. So be aware, people, you know, just, will you forgive me? Yeah, they haven't changed. You're just going to come in with some fake apology, crying, you know, wanting to play victim, trying to say, you know, that they didn't even want this past person. All you need to do is just clear work. If you really want to get rid of this past person, and I'm going to give you the harsh truth right now, you need to stop feeding them energy. Stop feeding them energy. Sorry, someone was calling me. Okay, stop feeding them energy. Stop feeding them. Someone was calling me, sorry. Stop feeding them energy, time. Stop watching readings on them. Like, you gotta, cord cutting is not going to work if you're still gonna feed them that same energy. Like, you have to basically cut the cord with yourself, because the only reason why you're revisiting it could be because of trauma, but it's mostly because, you know, you're trying to figure out puzzles to that situation, because like I said, you didn't get any type of closure. You had to put all these puzzle pieces together, and maybe the only type of tool that you truly had was tarot. Some of you, you found physical proof that, you know, you were being deceived and lied to. I'm leaving them. Please be patient with me. So this person's going to come in and say that they got rid of whoever that other individual was. I do this with everyone. No hard feelings. And this person, they're being honest. This past individual that cheated or lied to you or lied on you, you know, went and had third parties. There was heavy family interference. So this person's family didn't like you. They didn't want you to be with this person because they could see that you were genuine. So this could have been a family of narcs that are used to just like dogging each other and cheating on each other. So this past person that you were connected to, they found a true, genuine love. And it could have been by sheer luck, or it could have been by the universe trying to, you know, change this person as well. But they didn't take care of you. So eventually concerns came on, and that's what led to the separation. We also have official person. Some of you are meant to be like an official person, like someone that is either a politician, in the military, like you're somebody major. Your job or your occupation or whatever it is that you choose to do in this lifetime, it's going to bring you a lot of abundance, but it is going to be something that you will have to work hard at. So I feel like you possibly have to put in 3, 4, 5 times, you know, more effort than everybody else, because in a way you tend to be overshadowed, or you're like the underdog. You're like the person that people criticize the most. But with message, you're going to be receiving a message. It's going to be something formal. For some of you, this will be something either from the government. Others of you, this is going to be that past person wanting to come in to give you some sort of message. But with courthouse, there's going to be some things that need to be sorted out. So for some of you, this is going to be a formal divorce that needs to be sorted out, such as like assets, alimony, child support, things like that. But with this coffin, this is all about ending. Someone's in despair because they know, like, this time, you could have been an on and off situation with this past person, but there's something about this time where it's like the final nail in the coffin. There's no going back. Let go. Universe wants you to let go and to take action and to communicate clearly with the people around you. That way you don't have any chances of like misunderstandings and things like that. So let me see. Additional messages that you need to know. And this person, if they were someone that had a lot of money and prestige, and that's what got them, you know, women and guys and things like that, it says not hiring in the background. Yeah. Invest your money wisely. Down. That's crazy. Yeah. So this person was not investing their money wisely. If you were in a connection, in a relationship, in a household with this person, instead of them putting in money for you and your children or your family members, they were going out and spending that money by gambling it. Whether it is with, you know, other love interests. This could have been a man that even, you know, traveled overseas, and they had like overseas hoes. So they would send like these overseas women, let's say like $50, but because of like the rate exchange, it would end up being a couple grand. I don't need to know all that. But divorce or legal issues. So yeah, I was feeling that heavily. Divorce or legal issues coming up with Akashic records. This person has altered their Akashic records. Initially, they were supposed to be the person that, you know, you went through this journey with, but because of how they messed up, they essentially ejected their entire, I don't know, journey. Now they're on a different path. They're on the path with this karmic. This karmic was like the devil in a dress, who was this person's test to see, because the universe, sometimes they can, you know, like predict how someone behaves, but they try to give us the benefit of doubt to see, like, okay, let's see what this person's going to do. Well, obviously that past person, they made the wrong choice, because now they're not even, you guys are like in a completely different timeline. It's not even the same anymore. They want you to focus on yourself. We have, I will never desert or betray you. So the next person that you end up being in a relationship with, this is someone that you can trust. Like, they're going to fight for you. They're going to fight for the connection. They're not going to let people come in and give in their 2 cents about things that don't matter. Because that past person was emotionally immature. That's why, you know, they needed everybody's like opinion when it came to decisions that had nothing to do with them. So at the end of the day, this past person, what's making them realize that they made the wrong choice is because they lost this karmic female. If they didn't lose this person, they're still dealing with this karmic, but they're like completely dissatisfied, and they're realizing this is not where I want to be at. If this karmic is somewhere at a distance and, you know, you were engaging with this person on a day-to-day basis, now they're going home alone to an empty bed, or they're dealing with, you know, bodies and just having casual sex and things like that, and it's not bringing them any fulfillment. Once again, if they're not protecting themselves with that casual sex issue, then you now bring in, you know, entities and health concerns and things like that. So was it worth it? You may want to know, like, was it worth it? If this person could come back to you, they would tell you it was not worth it. They're going to possibly beg you for a second chance because you are their wet dreams. They may have thought that, you know, they were going to go out there and find something better, but you genuinely were putting your best foot forward in a pure standpoint, like, to give to this person. So why would you think that you're going to find anything better than that? But like I said, this is someone that didn't have experience. So you guys may have been young. And some men don't like to settle down when they're young. Like, they want to wait until they're old and used up, and they've already, like, dipped and dabbed in every single person out there. And this is, like, King of Wands energy. This other individual, this new person coming in, they were a player as well. It seems like you tend to attract, like, really attractive people, but, you know, they get their ego fed, so they always want to have, like, multiple parties. This person was a player as well. They're just sick of that lifestyle, and they're ready to change. They've already changed, actually. They're just looking for someone that they can invest in. This other person, though, this past person, they still have more relationships to go through before they get to king or emperor energy. And they may even decide that they don't want to do that because they did deal with this karmic. So this person is going to be like a karmic for life. Because with Akashic records, they did something like severe to the point where it like affected their whole bloodline. We have you broke my heart. This person broke your heart. And they don't love you like I do. So this person, they want to come in and say like, oh, look, polyamorous. Exactly. They want to have like 3-4 people that they can rotate through. And that's just not fair to you. And with health concerns, if you continue to deal with this person sexually, health concerns. Not just physically, but spiritually as well. Because they have things attached to them that I would not recommend dealing with. So, see, every time I want to say something, they just want to like block my chakra. But that's okay. You're going through spiritual evolution, so you could be going through some sort of dark night of the soul phase. We also have cosmic ancestors, so you have people watching over you from a distance. When you go outside at night and you just feel drawn to look at the moon or to look at the stars, it's because like there's whole beings literally in the air. We just can't see it because we have like a naked eye. We can't see it with the human eye. But if, you know, you do have certain DNA activations, I feel like certain people that can see spirits and, you know, entities, when they look up in the sky, they see people, they see beings, they see gods. With clear and activate, it's important that you clear a sacred space. With ascended master, you are also, you know, someone who's important. When you die, if you make it, you know, through the journey and you don't do anything deceptive and you're not evil and you're not trying to cause people heartbreak and pain, you're going to make it to ascended master level where you turn into someone who guides other people, even like in the afterlife. People that are like ascended masters, for example, are like Nipsey Hussle, Princess Diana, like people that made major changes as a like for the collective from what I've seen. With Lead Away, you are the person that's in control. You're like the trendsetter. First, you do things and then people follow you. Because as spiritual evolution is here, this whole journey of life is just a continual cycle of lessons, and you're gonna have to learn to shield and protect your energy, especially energetically, because I feel like when you feel drained, when you get up certain days and you just feel drained and you don't feel like getting up in the morning, it's because people are pulling at your energy. People are talking about you. If you have like a YouTube channel and people watch you and you have a lot of following, people will like drain your energy from that as well. So I'll know when a video or something is going viral or like a lot of people are watching it, because as I post it, like I'll just feel drained the whole rest of the day. So that's why I don't post as often. We also have ground your light. So it's important that you go outside and, you know, ground yourself and be one with nature. And we also have love and light, act with care. So spirituality, people are always like, oh, love and light, I have to be nice all the time. No, you don't. You got to just be authentic. If someone crosses you, don't let them cross you. Like, let people know ahead of time when they do something wrong, because when you don't speak up and you just suppress it, they feel like, oh, well, I can just keep doing what I was doing to this person because it doesn't seem to bother them and I'm getting what I want. Because human beings for the most part are very selfish, and as a light worker you probably noticed that you tend to be like the giver in most situations. Honestly, they can't help it. That's just how their reptilian brains are wired. But I'm saying they, like I'm not a human myself. I am human, but my origins are completely different. I'm sure you feel the same way because you're an ascended master, so you already know all this. I'm just giving you confirmation. With the Queen of Pentacles, that's coming out twice. This is the energy that you're identified in right now. So you may not be focused emotionally like you usually are. You're more focused on like career and assets and taking care of your family and making sure that you have peace of mind because you're investing in something. Whatever this is that you're investing in, you're going to get the fruits of your labor in about 7 months. So we're in August, so September. By February, you're going to see some sort of shift in your life, and it's going to be an elevation in your finances. With the 7 of Cups in reverse, people were trying to create illusions in your mind, you know, with connections. If you feel like someone's stringing you along, they are. If somebody wants you, they're going to be very clear and they're going to be very persistent. Especially me. If I want somebody, it doesn't matter where they are, how far away they are, like I'm going to find a way. So if somebody's being wishy-washy with you, they're exploring their other options, and it's optimal for you to do the exact same. Some of you have problems where you meet somebody and you look at the potential of what they could be, and then you put all of your time, work, effort, and energy into them, and then you just completely check out, and you fall into like the romance of falling in love, but you got to be rational about it. You've learned that lesson, you know, but you've elevated from the Queen of Pentacles to the Empress. So you have learned how to embody all four energies of the Queen of Swords. You've learned how to put up boundaries. The Queen of Cups, you're now trusting your intuition. The Queen of Pentacles, you can be multifaceted and, you know, work on money and resources and still take care of your kids at the same time. And the Queen of Wands, where you're very strong, you're very passionate. Yes, you're hot-tempered, but like there's a lot of passion in everything that you do. You know how to take charge. You're assertive. As the Empress is here, there's also going to be a pregnancy in the future. While some of you, that pregnancy is happening right now, so congratulations to you if that is. This past person coming back, if you let them in, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. If you let this person in, they're going to completely destroy your life. This person's a gambler. They make poor judgment calls. They're broke. They're a slob. They're greedy. They're hasty. This person may even be coming back because they're going through financial problems that could even lead to bankruptcy from what I'm seeing. Because whatever empire they had, that empire is collapsing because of how they did you. So you were basically the conduit to bring this person and their family unit down. I feel like this person's mother hates you because this whole family like talks about you behind your back. That's why whenever you have ringing ears, especially the left side, these people are talking about you or someone's talking about you. We have the Magician here. You're the Magician. You have to be careful of people, you know, manipulating you because you tend to attract magician energies, which are like warlocks, just like you, people that are just as powerful as you. The thing is that they use that power in a way to maintain control of either women or just people in general. And you have to stay away from that energy. Let's see. What else do you need to know at this time? We have Seven of Cups. So you have a lot of options. So don't feel like you have to be rushed into making a decision if you are trying to make a decision between different people. With the Seven of Pentacles, you have to learn in reverse who is not worth investing into, because with the Five of Wands, some of you have a lot of jealous people around you. If you're a female, you may not have a lot of female friends, and if you do, they usually act shysty, you know, in your face. They just want to come up to steal your ideas and see how you do things. I also see you may have a friend or sister or brother, depending on your gender, that literally goes after your men or your women specifically just to try to prove something to themselves. Like, this person's in major competition with you, and you're not even in this competition. It's like they're in some diluted competition in their mind with themselves. Let's see. This is just a general reading. It's not for any sign specifically. With the Ace of Cups in reverse, some of you have suffered some sort of like miscarriage or abortion that you're still healing from in the past. I'm so sorry. Trust me, that child is still looming around you. Sometimes children are created and conceived in the earthly realm just so they can turn into spirit guides and guide you through, you know, this lifetime. Other times when you do end up getting like abortions and situations like this, like that child will come in a different body, because that soul, it's that same soul, it just will be a different body from what I'm saying. We also have the Hierophant. Some of you are thinking about going back to school. You also have a lot of influence on people around you. They just keep talking about influence. So you guys could be influencers, and you're not being, you know, paid for it. You're just like one of those underground influencers that doesn't get any credit, but you already know when you see certain things that people do, you know it's you. Even if they don't say it's you, you know it's you. With the Hierophant, you're going to get a stable relationship. But this stable relationship, you have to choose who you want. Because if you choose the wrong person, they're not going to bring you your wishes fulfilled. And the only way to choose a wrong person is to choose someone who is very... It's like they're a dreamer. They sell you on dreams and potential. This is the type of person that will string you along. They'll give you hope, but they'll never have any intentions of like following through. And this person will keep you on a shelf. They'll keep you strung along your whole life where you're just waiting on this person. Meanwhile, in the background, they're dealing with their people and they're coming to you because you're the stable one. This person wants to have their cake and eat it too. So be careful. Because I feel like this person, they have honestly awful toxic tendencies. And it says, if you don't give it to me, I'll get it from someone else. Like, don't think you're special. So don't even, nah. Like, I don't like energy like that. If you take me back, I'm just going to play you again. So I'm glad I did that. And it says, I'm ready to fight for this now. I want to try again, but this person only wants to fight for this temporarily. This is the type of like man or woman they're really energetic and they really have like good ideas and they're passionate, but they don't follow through. Some of you may be dealing with a fire sign, because sometimes that tends to be fire sign characteristics where they chase after things, but they don't follow through. Others of you, it's a water sign. Let's see. Last but not least, King of Swords. So God has been protecting you over this reading. I also feel like some of you either have a protected father or brother, and this person loves you very much. You may also be noticing crows, owls, or bats in the background. And with the Chariot in reverse, like, you've been feeling stuck and stagnant on this person for a while now. It's like no matter what you do and you try to move on, you can't stop thinking about them. You can't stop like checking up on them. And it's not all you. Because you're very intuitive and you're empathic, you're picking up on what this person is doing energetically. Like me, I can pick up when someone's thinking about me. I can pick up like sometimes even on the conversation. So you may be the exact same way again, because they'll tug on my energy and I'll feel it. So with the Knight of Swords, just be aware of making rushed decisions, because you may have rushed into connections in the past, and that's what brought detriment. But as the Queen of Cups this year, you're very loving, you're very caring, you're very nurturing. So if you have to prove yourself to anyone, they're not for you. You're, as the Empress, what you should be doing is attracting. You should not be chasing after nobody. Yes, you could have your eye on someone, and, you know, you could shoot your shot and put yourself out there, but that's all it takes. Like, you do not need to chase after anybody at all. Let's see. The Death in reverse, there's people around you that are refusing to change, but you've chose the path of change. And that's why, you know, you're surpassing the people around you. They're also jealous of your financial situation. Even if you may not be, you know, where you want to be, you have a lot of potential, you have a lot of magic around you, and I feel like you're kind of like the divine's favorite, and people are jealous of that in some way. But the only reason why the divine is so like fond of you is because you actively put yourself out there to change. Like, you're not out there trying to hurt other people, you're actively trying to better yourself. You communicate with spirit often, so they formed a relationship with you. You're between worlds. You're between the spiritual world and the physical world, and last thing, you're an awakened spirit. So that's the end of your reading. I hope you like it and have a good rest of your day. Bye.